Okay, so we're given these coordinates for line 1, these coordinates for line 2. We want to decide if they're parallel, perpendicular, or neither. So we're going to use slopes. So what will tell us if the two lines are parallel?
They would have the same slope.
If they're parallel, they're going to have the same slope. So their slopes will be equal. Perpendicular, remember from yesterday's notes, we would multiply them, and what would we get if we multiplied them and they were perpendicular?
-1.
The product would be -1. If neither one of those are true, then we would say neither. They're not parallel or perpendicular. So in order to answer this question, we need to find the slope of each of those lines individually. And remember, our slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Can't see that very well. Let's move that. There we go. Okay. So you can identify one of these as 0.1, 0.2. I'm going to do this as x1, y1. This is x2, y2. And go ahead and find the slope for those 2 points, and then let's do the same for the other. So I'm going to let you do that on your own, and then we will compare notes. There's my x1, y1. There's my x2, y2. So take a moment and find the slope of line 1 and find the slope of line 2, and we'll compare.
1 minus 1.
That's a -2.
Okay.
And then -3 minus a -2, that becomes plus a positive. So that's a -1. Negative over negative, that's positive. Okay, so don't forget that. So we found the slope for the first line is 2 over 1. Second line, -2 over -1, which simplifies to 2 over 1. Slopes are equal, therefore the lines are parallel. Let's do another one. Here are the 2 points. 1, 1. Oops, let me identify this as line 1. Line 1 would be 1, 1. And 3, -3. And then line 2, the points on it are 0, 4. And -4, 2. So again, we're going to have to find the slope of these 2 lines and then compare them. If they are equal, the lines are parallel. If we can multiply the 2 slopes and it equals a -1, then the lines are perpendicular. If neither one of those is true, then the answer is neither. So take a minute to find the slope of those 2 lines. For our first line, what are we doing to find the slope? What minus what in the numerator? -3 minus 1, and then what's in the denominator? 3 minus 1. Good. So that gives us a -4 over 2, which is a -2. On the second line, Kara, what are we subtracting on the top? 2 minus 4. What's on the bottom? And that is going to give us, which reduces to 1/2. Okay, slopes are not equal, right? So it's not parallel. So now what we want to do is we want to multiply them. So -2 times 1/2, what does that give us? Gives us a -1. Okay, and if the product of 2 slopes equals a -1, then the lines are what? Perpendicular. So our answer here is perpendicular. And let's do one. Obviously, if the slopes aren't the same or the product isn't a -1, then we would answer neither. So the bell work, well, can't even do the bell work, so I don't feel like we need to go through one of those. If they're not equal, they don't have a product of -1, then you would answer neither. It's not perpendicular or parallel, you'd say neither. But what we do need to look at is another way that we can identify slope. So hopefully in your Algebra 1 work, you came across something like this. Yep. Okay, so this is slope-intercept form. So go ahead and put this in your notes. This is slope-intercept form of a line. And it's called that because when we have y, when we've isolated y on the left of our linear equation, then we can easily identify the slope and the y-intercept. Okay, so the slope, what's our symbol or letter for slope? M. So there's M. That's the slope. And B is the y-intercept. We are not concerned with the y-intercept. We're really just concerned about the slope here. So once we get our two equations, if we're comparing two lines to try to decide if they're parallel, perpendicular, or neither, once we get both of the y's isolated, all we need to do is look at the coefficient of x, and that's the slope. So let's look at, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to decide if the two lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. So what letter are we on? C? For our examples? Yep. Okay, so here's line 1. Line 1 is y equals 1/3 x minus 7. And line 2, y equals 3x minus 2. I don't think so. But if we have, it's good review. Okay, good. All right, so we need to identify the slope on both of these lines. Let's see, Zayden, on the first line, what's the slope? One over 3, or 1/3. And let's go ahead. What's the slope of the second line then? 3 over 1. Okay, are these equal? No, so they're not parallel. So now we want to take the product of them. So 1/3 times 3 over 1, what does that equal?
1.
1. Does that mean they are perpendicular? It has to equal what? -1. It doesn't equal -1. They aren't equal, so they're not parallel. The product of their slopes is not a -1, so they're not perpendicular. So the answer for this would be neither. Okay? The lines will intersect at some point, but they will not be perpendicular. And so let's look at one more. All right, so now we're comparing these two lines to decide if they are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. In our first line, we want to identify the slope. And it's y is isolated, so it's in slope-intercept form. So Kristen, what's the slope of this first line? -3/4. Good. Line 2, we have to do a little bit of work too because the y is not isolated. So how do I get rid of that -4x? What do I do to both sides, Austin? What do you think? I want to move that -4x over. Yep, we're going to add 4x to both sides. And that gives me, those are gone, so I have 3y equals, I like to put the x term first. So 4x plus 9. I need to isolate y. That means I want 1y on the left, but it's 3y. So how do I get rid of that 3, Taylor? Divide everything by 3. So this term, and that term I have to divide by 3. So y equals 4/3 x plus 3. And now we're ready to identify the slope on this line. Line 2's slope, Autumn, is what? 4/3. Okay, so are they equal? Nope, so they're not parallel. So the next thing we do is we're going to find the product of the two. What do we need the product to equal in order for them to be perpendicular? -1. Is a -3/4 times 4/3 a -1?
Yeah.
It is. So then our answer is perpendicular. Okay, so your assignment today is going to be a lot of working with slopes. You're going to first have to identify the slope given 2 points. That's part of your assignment. And then you have to say if it's rising, decreasing, vertical or horizontal. Rising would be a positive, right? As we move left to right, the graph is going up. Decreasing, or I think that's what the term is, would be the graph is going down left to right. So that's a negative slope. Then you're going to have to use slope-intercept form to determine if the two lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. And also problems like this where you're given the coordinates of 2 points on 2 separate lines and then deciding whether they're parallel, perpendicular, or neither. Okay, so it is a workshop.